Good morning guys, 3rd of July today is probably going to be my last vlog just for a little bit. So start off the day with gym as usual, biceps, shoulder raises and what's it called? Rear delt, you know, face pulls. That was gym today. I don't think I saw anyone particular there. I don't think there was any gym friends today, so it was just workout and boom, get out the way. But I have slowly been starting returning to like the usual kind of like structure and routine, the waking up at 8 a.m. and getting to gym at a few times and eating properly and things like that. So I'm starting to ease myself back into normality, which is good. After that, I went to Ground Cafe. I didn't go to any other cafe, just went to Ground Cafe and I done my computer work there. I like Ground Cafe. Ground Cafe is cool, you know. I like it a lot. It's a nice cafe, nice place, man. So I just sat there just for an hour today. I think just done my work. It's very enjoyable. Simple things I like, you know. And after that, I went on a walk, and I actually walked all the way into central London. And the reason why I walked into central London today is because I wanted to buy a book. There's been a book that I've been wanting to get for a while, but I've kind of like hesitated and held off because I kind of thought like, okay, I've got lots of books at home and I don't really have that much money at the moment. I'm a little bit broke. But I thought, no, it would be a nice time to get at the moment. I decided to get a book today. I didn't want to go all the way to Gower Street, the Waterstones there, because like that's too far. I'd have to take a train. So the nearest Waterstones to me is in Leadenhall Street. It's near where I used to work. I used to work at a coffee shop near there. I walked into there, it's quite near me, had a little look around. And you know what the thing is, you know when you go into a bookshop and you go in with the intention to buy one book, but then you start seeing all the books and they're all so amazing and there's so much like information and knowledge there and so much like cutting edge knowledge in like different fields that you kind of just want to buy everything, right? It's like, I'm not trying to be like an enthusiast or anything, but there's just so many good books and you just kind of like want to buy it all, and then you kind of go in there with the intention of buying one and you see another one and you think, hold on, this is actually quite good, shall I buy this instead? So this is actually where Harry Potter, I think there's a scene, it's in Leadenhall and right next to it is Leadenhall Market. And there was the scene in Harry Potter and oh my god, Sorcerer's Stone. Let's do what the Americans do. That was filmed here. It was only like a few seconds. I've got 10 stamps on my Waterstone card now, so I get like £10 cash back. So on my next purchase, they'll give you like £10. So if you buy a book that's like £12, for instance, I'll give you £10 back. So I got my 10 stamps. There's a funny story. There was this, because it's like a bookshop and like not many people are at, like there's people going in there, but there's not like ever like a long queue. It's just so the people who work there always like doing other like bits and pieces. And there was this bell on the table and it said, please do not hesitate to ring the bell if there's no one around. But I felt too shy to do that because there was a lady and a man, and I think like the man went somewhere, and there was a lady and she was kind of like, she wasn't at the till, but she was standing very near to the till, and I couldn't bring myself to ding. And then she sees me. I couldn't bring myself to do that, so I kind of just stood there until she finally found me. I knew it wasn't going to be long anyway, because like she was right there, and I knew that eventually she'd turn around. I'm good with the whole like social anxiety thing. I've been doing a lot better, guys. I've been like thinking more positively of myself, and I've been able to talk to a lot more people. So I've been talking to a hell of a lot more people, and I've been feeling a bit better about how like I view myself and what I think of myself, and therefore I'm able to engage with people a bit more positively. And then after that, I got on the bus from Leadenhall, which is like in Liverpool Street, roughly, just as a main commonly known tube station that I can use as a landmark. Then I took the bus into like zone 2, so and then after that I got the train and I went home. The only other thing to mention is that today's the 3rd of July and tomorrow's voting, and everyone's like encouraging people to vote, and it's a little bit wholesome, it's nice. And when I went home, my mum's like, oh, you need to vote. 7 o'clock, I did it. I voted. I went into the polling station. It was weird because I was like, they gave me the thing and it just had like my local candidates, but I was so confused. I was like, where do I vote for the Prime Minister? Like, maybe that's a silly question, but like how, like all this talk about Rishi and Starmer, and like I'm thinking like, where are we going to vote for them? These are just the local candidates. So I voted for who I voted for on the local candidate. But I was like, well, where did we vote for the Prime Minister? But I didn't want to ask that question because I didn't want to sound stupid, which is silly because you should never be afraid of asking stupid questions. But there was like some neighbors behind me, and like I kind of recognized them, so I just couldn't be asked. But never ask a stupid question because it's probably not a stupid question. But yeah, so I put an X in the box. I spoke to the lady. Yeah, I was like, okay, so should I do it in pencil? Should I do it in pen? Because like there was a blue pen and a pencil. But like when we go into exams, they always say don't write in blue. They like say write in black pen. So I was a bit confused. She was like, yeah, you can do it in pencil. But then in my mind, I'm thinking, nah, you can't do it in pencil. They're gonna erase it and they're gonna put something else. She was like, oh, only pick one. I was like, yeah, I know that. I'm not stupid. It was in my old primary school, so it was nice. I kind of got to peek in my old primary school. I saw all the teachers on the board, and you know, it gets smaller every time I visit there. So it's so wholesome, not wholesome, but it's just nice when like the whole country's voting and like everyone watches it on the TV, and I don't know, it's nice. Anyway, I really gotta go, so take care.